Do you miss strip clubs? Do you feel like we're missing?
Oh, I never
so
liked
much?
strip
No,
clubs. I'm not
okay.
a big strip. I called them wanstitutes.
What?
Wanstitutes. Yeah, they want a prostitute, but they can't. They're just fucking too lazy.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow, that is a new term that we are going to have to coin by Russell Peterson. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to my podcast, Sexy Funny Raw. I am your host, Silvia Saige. Please welcome my very special guest I'm super excited about, Mr. Drew Lynch and Mr. Russell Peters.
Hi, kids.
Hello, children.
Thank you everybody for being patient and waiting with us for the few minutes it took us to get inside.
Hello.
And
Well, not with all this lube, it didn't.
not with all this lube. Yeah,
So
that's a
easy
shout out
through
to
the
our
doorways.
lube sponsors, Liquid. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Laugh Factory for allowing us to have this stage and this interactive audience. And thank you guys so much for joining from home. So, Drew, you might not know much about me in this podcast, but this is a sex education podcast, hence the lube.
Oh.
And I like to talk about sex in an educational way, but with a comedic pornspective, if you will.
Pornspective.
Pornspective.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I worked in healthcare for nearly a decade before I got into pornography.
I did not
and
know that
stand-up
part.
comedy. Yeah, I actually.
I know lots
worked
about
in-
you, but I didn't know that part.
I did know that because I
Yeah.
saw that on your OnlyFans documentary.
Yeah,
The
so
OnlyFans.
I
You did an
like to
OnlyFans
mix-
documentary?
Well, I saw. Well, it wasn't just hers, but there were other people who did.
Wait, you're on
documentary.
OnlyFans?
Should I have not said that?
Oh my God,
my
I'm on
God.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/Silvia Saige XXX.
What's your
yeah.
fee?
So
What do you
early to
charge?
Set up a
No, it's a
card.
Hulu documentary that was for.
I know, but
Hulu.
what is your OnlyFans price?
Oh, the price? I think it's like. I don't even know. I want to say like $14.99 a month.
God damn.
I always tell them it's like buying me one drink a month to see me naked every day. That has to be worth it. That has to be worth
You know, what's
it.
funny is I only subscribe to when there's a $3, there's like a $3 sale. I'm in.
It's $3 for the month, and
Yeah.
then that's it. Yeah,
And then I
there's
don't
free
do
days,
I don't
too.
do the automatic renewal. I'm like, $3, all you getting, baby.
Wow, now we know Russell's secrets.
Camp fans only. Sir, I don't think you're thinking about the right thing.
Yeah, Dad, that's like an amateur porn subscription site.
Sir, Camp fans only is for thirsty gays who spread their butt cheeks online for like $10 a month.
Yeah, that's the one.
The word of the day is pompiur. Pompiur. Do you know what pompiur means?
That's when the gas station does not have full service. You have to
Right.
pump your
You have to do it
own
yourself.
gas.
That's very close.
Yeah,
That is
a lot of
very
these
close.
East Coast places will
Anything-
have
New
an
Jersey,
attendant.
like
yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah,
or
like New
something.
Jersey, they make you do it yourself.
So it's the pump, that's the gas you're going with? That's the gas?
Yes.
The gas?
I
The
would say
gas
that
and the
sense
gas.
is a
It's
lot
a good
like
gas.
the gas station in New Jersey. You
Yeah,
have to do it yourself.
there is some pumping involved, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you
assuming.
have to pump.
So I learned this word as well because I didn't know what this was either. I thought it had something to do with an ass for sure. Pompier seems very ass.
It sounds French.
Sounds ass.
Even though that's not a word for ass in French, but yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
Pompier? Sounds
It
like
sounds
it.
more like a potato pomme de terre.
The actual definition, gentlemen, is using vaginal muscles and different ways to stimulate the penis during intercourse.
So it's like a Kegel, but when it's
It's a
penis is
pompier.
inside
It's like
you.
when she accidentally coughs, and you're like, oh, do that again.
Yeah.
It's a pompier.
I could imagine COVID sex would have been great.
There you go. All right. All right, that is our word for the day, pompier. You can go home and you can practice it if you'd like. You can do some pompier exercises and really heighten up the sex and your boring sex life that all of you are having in COVID right now at this present moment in time.
I don't know why you assume they're all having boring sex. But
You've been stuck with the same person for, I mean, I guess a lot of people are stuck with the same person on a regular basis. I just don't know what that's like. I'm so used to the
you get
rotation.
to work. You get to work.
Yeah, I have a very fun job. Of,
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Did,
I want to say it doesn't suck, but it actually
It
does.
actually does.
It actually does.
They're
suck.
actually a large portion.
so did
of
you
it.
know? So you knew what pompier was?
No, I absolutely did not.
Gotcha.
No, but that's just it. And that's why I do this show is because I got into the adult film industry at 30. And so I had really no knowledge of the adult industry or nor about my own sexuality, and I learned so much in the past 7 years. I'm 37 today.
It's her birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday, by
birthday.
the way.
Thank you
Happy
very much.
birthday.
So I learned so much in the past 7 years about sex, sexuality, and my own sexual desires. And I thought, how am I just learning this in my 30s?
Well, that's generally the woman's awakening age, isn't it? Around there.
Yeah, but shouldn't we know before we start having sex the different things that sex will entail and what there will consist
Well,
of?
you should, but I think the problem is when you're younger, you don't consider those things. You're just excited to be
To
having
have
sex.
sex. Well,
So you're
that's-
not focused on having good sex. You're just focused on
having
sex. Yeah.
So that's a question I wonder. What was your expectation of sex versus your reality of sex for the first time?
My first time, I wasn't ready. I know that for sure.
How old were you?
18.
And you weren't ready?
Nope.
What were you doing?
I was jerking off a lot. I mean, and this is no joke. This was true. Do you remember your first time?
Yes.
Did you finish right away?
Yeah.
See, that's what I consider you were ready,
Oh.
because I didn't finish at all.
Oh, no.
She was riding me for like an hour, and all I kept thinking was, I can't wait for her to leave so I could jerk off about this.
Wow.
Because it was like, wait, this is not as good as my hand.
Wow. You were so versed in your own orgasm.
Oh yeah, I was all
that
from
you-
11. I was jerking off, and you got 7 years of.
Wow. That is
So-
the first time I think I've ever heard that. Where
Yeah.
someone did not last during their first sexual. So you had to learn to enjoy vagina?
No, I had to learn how to like. It was 1988, first of all. So
Okay.
I was also.
I was never mind.
You were 4.
4.
Yeah. So, So, for me, it
Drew
was
was
just.
not born, so let's talk about
You
that.
weren't born?
No, I could have been in my dad's hand.
Probably.
but-
A couple of your brothers flew out early.
Yeah, that's for sure. Lost a lot of siblings. When you
It was
were
a rough
having sex.
time.
Yeah.
The War of
He
'88.
killed a lot of my siblings.
Give it to me, Daddy. Give it to me.
Daddy?
Evan, what the fuck? You're opening doors now? How did...
I saw a monster.
A what?
Stick your finger in my asshole.
Drew, what about you? Expectation versus reality on the first time.
I think it went exactly as I expected.
Did you have candles lit?
It was a public restroom.
That's Dean Del
so-
Rey.
What?
Yeah, it was a public restroom, and they didn't really have candles. It wasn't the most fancy
So
ones
you
with the
planned the
attendants.
public restroom, obviously. Yeah.
It was a
Nailed it.
McRestroom.
It was
A
a
Mick
Mick
restroom.
restroom. That's right. It's
Wow.
seasonal. Sometimes it could come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It was in. Oh man, I'm embarrassed to even say. But yeah, it was in
Wendy's.
a bathroom.
Fast food or?
No, just like a park public restroom.
Oh,
Nice. Wait,
yeah,
was that
sorry.
George Michael?
True.
yeah, it was. It was with George.
You weren't even gay. You were just into George.
I didn't know he was back
You
there.
gotta have faith.
Thank God
Did
I
you
had
just,
my hand.
Oh, this is the best. Thank you so
wow.
much, Enrique.
Enrique, it's like the old Laugh Factory.
Look at you, Enrique.
Oh, bringing it back.
Thanks,
Don't
Enrique.
let the CDC see
All right,
this.
cheers, my friend.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
Drew doesn't have a
Sorry,
drink
sorry,
yet.
sorry,
We're
Hold
gonna
on,
wait for
hold
Drew,
on,
wait
hold
for
on,
Drew.
hold on.
Sorry,
Let's
sorry.
catch up.
Cheers.
It's okay. It's the
everybody.
first time he didn't finish so early. Good.
Hey! And it's in my hand.
Hey,
There we
yo.
go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Sylvia.
Wait, so did you have to tap your foot under the stall and then the interaction began?
And then wait
or?
for the trucker? No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so weird.
It was a glory hole.
Right. Oh, right, makes more sense.
No, it was just it was me and the girl I was with at the time, and
Yeah.
we had no place to do it because we were so young.
Right.
And it
How
would
old
be-
were you?
Oh man, I was 13, maybe 14.
Wow.
All right.
Wow,
All
you-
right.
I'm
okay,
somewhere in
seems
the
like
middle.
a lot of
You
Listen,
guys are like.
I gotta give you
Kinda
dap.
felt
That's
like a-
impressive.
Yeah.
That's
felt like a safe space with the pompiur
Yeah.
thing, and now,
Yeah.
all right, so 13 or 14, 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't even thinking about pussy. I mean, I
Same.
was thinking about it, but I wasn't thinking about it on real women. I was thinking about they only existed in magazines.
what's a magazine?
Well, that we used to jerk off to still pictures of women. If you wanted to,
to
flip the
yeah,
page
you'd have to
make it
shake
move.
the magazine if you wanted to look like you were really
It's a
moving.
flip book.
Yeah.
Like
So
Parkinson's was a dream back then.
That
You know what I
Mickey
mean?
Mouse porn.
It's library hour. I got 3 Playboys.
Moving on from there, which one did you find more intimidating? First time having sex or your first time doing stand-up?
Probably the first time doing stand-up.
Yeah, it's super intimidating.
Because the first time I had sex, I wasn't the one who initiated it.
Oh, interesting.
The girl was the one that initiated it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wow, was she older?
No, same age.
Oh, okay.
I
She's
just
tired
didn't
of waiting for you.
understand.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean?
Had you been dating for a while?
Not really. And she was like, I don't know. I was a slow,
Obviously.
I matured very slowly.
Okay, but you were still jerking it, so it's not
Oh,
like
yeah. I mean, I had magazines. I had a stack of magazines beside the bed.
Yeah.
You heard me.
Did your older brother get you those?
I would borrow his sometimes,
Nice.
but he was getting laid, so it didn't, didn't
Oh,
matter.
good for him.
You know.
He was a step above you. How
He
many?
was- he's 6 years older than
Oh,
me,
6. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so,
why.
he's 20,
Yeah.
24 years old, then he's not
Oh, yeah. He's
So
definitely.
you were more afraid of stand up than
six.
sex. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Oh, I 100% agree with that.
It's very different. People don't realize.
Yeah.
People are like,
But-
I could do that. And I'm like, you don't realize you're the only voice you hear in that room.
But don't you
I
feel
got
that
more
the
laughs during sex.
I've done that. I've done some giggles, and you're like, shit, I
Don't
gotta
you
turn
feel
this
like
off.
the adrenaline rush
Yeah,
though
just
is
got naked.
greater from? Well, I don't know, greater. They're pretty comparable. From really, really good sex to a really, really good set. Like I'm on cloud 9 for a minute afterwards. I can't go to bed. Like on either. I'm like, well, I could probably sleep right after sex.
Yeah, sex is great to sleep after.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stand-up's
Masturbation's
terrible for
great to
sleep.
sleep
Yeah.
after. But
I agree. I say it's better than Ambien.
I agree. If I need like a day nap and I need like a 30-minute nap, I'm like I can masturbate for like 60 seconds and then I will sleep for 20
See, but that's the
minutes.
difference. Girls can masturbate.
Really good.
You can masturbate 5 times a day and still have sex and
Yes.
handle your business. But a guy,
Yeah.
No way.
especially at 50, you got to be like, listen, it's either jerk off or have sex today. It's one or the other. They both can't happen in the same
Yeah.
time.
I'm telling you, I really thought there was kind of a myth that women in their late 30s have this like overwhelming sex drive, but it could not be more true. Like I honestly, like a breeze will come through and I'm like, oh my God, I am legitimately wet and I don't even know how it happens. It's like
Yep.
a 17-year-old with a boner.
Yep, I get it.
It's mind-blowing.
My woman is 2 years younger than me, and she's all horned up all the
Yeah,
time.
all the
And
time.
I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm not a fucking. I can't.
I
I'm not this
can't even
recovery
control
guy.
it. Yeah.
This isn't my job.
Yeah.
Even
I
I'm
should
like,
be.
what? I'm not a piece of meat.
I
Yeah,
mean, at this
please.
point, I would pay. At this point, I'm like, can we just? I need it all of the actual time. It's insanity. But I don't enjoy it as much at work. At work, it's
Well,
a
no, I get
totally
what you're
different-
saying.
Yeah, it's a totally
Yeah, but
different
you're working.
aspect. Yeah, like yesterday I got doused in oil and destroyed like a unnatural human
I'm
being.
listening.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Was it a full-on
Yeah.
scene? Was there stunt work yesterday?
Yeah, it was a full-on scene. It was like
stunt work, as they call it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Do you have a
At
stand-in?
I thought
stud.
stunt work stood for anal. Is that?
Oh, that is anal. I
Yeah.
was at doing anal. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Wow.
absolutely.
You guys are blowing my mind right now.
Sure, you don't want just a dab. It's a lemon essence, and it is delightful.
You better take the oil, Leon. It's pretty rough without the oil.
No, that's all right. I'm good.
Okay, suit yourself.
Okay, so what is the strangest thing you've ever done to get the opposite sex attention?
Stand-up?
Strangest
Yeah.
thing that we've
Yeah,
done?
the strangest thing. Like, what have you gone out of your way to do to impress someone of the opposite sex?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't like doing things like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't
that
try
I'm-
to impress?
I do try to impress, but I don't go like wacky with it because I think it's corny.
Okay,
So I always go for like the goofy way, like,
all right.
hey,
What's that
I'll
mean?
stop at like a candy store and I'll get her like one of those chewable necklaces, those candy necklaces. I go, I bought you some jewelry, and then or a ring pop. You know what I mean? I'm like, only the best for you. You know?
Now put it on his panties.
Yeah. I'll do stuff, but I don't want to be like, my darling, I've cooked you this wonderful dinner. Fuck that.
You've never drove hours to be with some woman.
Oh, I've
You've
done all that
never-
dumb shit. I've flown into cities to see women before.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Some extravagant thing that you've done to just make some woman know that you're like, you're down for it. You're
Yeah,
really
no,
trying to
really,
get it.
it wasn't about that. It was just I was just trying to get laid. When a guy
Yeah.
works that hard,
Yeah.
it's because our dick is driving us.
That's what it is. I feel like dicks drive men for most of their lives.
Right.
Pretty accurately, right?
I mean, I'm not a very.
You're not a
sexual
dick-driven?
person. I just don't think. I think I'm.
You know what? Maybe when you get older, because
Maybe.
when I was around 29, I think I was very sexual, but
Yeah.
you really, once you tap into yourself and you go, oh, it's okay to like the things I like.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, okay. And it changes the whole game. And also, once you get into a situation where you actually care about the person you're having sex with, a lot of things change.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Incredibly
Like
true.
I think I'm a romantic person, so
Yeah.
I go to lengths to make sure that my fiance feels loved. But
That's
it's interesting. Yeah,
amazing.
but it's interesting. Like I'm not like a physical touch kind of person. It's just not. It's like almost the last on my love language list.
Interesting. I'm not a very physical touch person.
I'm a very
either.
touchy person.
Yeah.
You know.
I like.
So you feel loved when it's physical touch, like
if I'm sitting there and she massaged my hand or something, I'm like,
nice.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Or you
I think
squeeze my
someone
head
just-
or something, you know.
Yeah, someone just showing you affection and showing
Yeah.
that they,
But my girl's always fucking horned up now. It's very weird because I'm like,
You're-
babe, can you
that's-
squeeze
be
my head?
thankful for
No, it's
that,
good.
right?
It's good.
Yeah.
But I'm like, can you rub my head? And she grabs my dick. I go, no, what's wrong with this fucking head? My old ass
This one
head needs a
hurts.
squeeze.
But you know what? If she rubs that one, it's a release of a
No,
lot
because I'm
of
like,
tension.
could I just relax first? I gotta tune out and then reset, you know?
Smells good.
Tastes good too.
Oh, don't. That's disgusting.
Wow, a lot of calories.
Well, just don't leave it on too long. Keep massaging, please. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Do you miss strip clubs? Do you feel like we're missing?
Oh, I never
so much
liked
of-
strip
No,
clubs. No.
Well, you're Canadian, right?
And we got
Russell?
good strip
So
clubs.
They get to throw coins, right?
No, they don't do that.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought
no.
that-
Oh, I
They
was
do
like-
something.
I thought
In
that
all
happens
fairness,
in Winnipeg, like.
oh yeah, but
you can-
you're going talking ghetto spots. I
Okay,
mean,
sorry.
sometimes
Wow.
and guys are dicks. They would heat up a $1 coin with a lighter and then they throw it at the girl.
That is
Like
"You're
trying to
not
brand them or
okay.
something?
Yeah, I was like, you're a
what
fucking
is-
That is
asshole,
not
dude.
okay.
Yeah, that's not
I'm not a
okay.
big strip. I call them wanstitutes.
What?
Wanstitutes. Yeah, they want a prostitute, but they can't. They're just fucking too lazy.
Oh no.
Wow. Wow, that is a new term that we are going to have to coin by Russell Peters there. I like it. Okay. So earlier when we mentioned that, when I mentioned that I know comedians don't have a real problem getting laid, and you said that that's a cover-up for, you know, the lack of confidence that you actually have off of stage. So why do you think that is? Why do you think that we're so hard on ourselves personally? When the world thinks both of you, by the way, are fucking amazing and all stars, but
I think that's what makes us introspective. That's
Okay.
what makes us continuously work.
Okay.
I think the minute you start believing
that you're the best.
what people are saying about you to you, it's over. It's game over for you.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's just born from me not. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't know. That
Really?
I really don't.
Wait,
And I
so
didn't even
when
wanna
did you start
I didn't
stand-up?
even want to do stand up, to be honest. I came out here for.
He was too busy fucking at 13. He couldn't do
Yeah.
stand-up. He
I was busy, dude. This was inconvenient.
Yeah.
No, I did. I was out here for acting and stuff, and then I got into stand up just because I was talking through a injury that I had when I was 20, and that was
baseball, correct?
Softball. Yeah. So that was why I had started to do stand up, and that was what kind of felt good.
At 20?
20. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that because the stutter kind of took away what your
You had a
acting
stutter?
career was going to be?
Yeah. Thank you for not noticing. Actually, that's kind of nice.
Oh, well, you don't have. I didn't notice it at all.
Appreciate it.
I had a friend who had a fucked up stutter.
Oh, mine used to be very bad.
I was
Like,
gonna
it
say, I
was-
feel like it's gotten progressively
yeah.
better
I don't
over the
hear it
years.
even a little bit.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not
Your
even-
fedora is pretty low, but
Thanks. Let me fix it.
does that change?
Ah, there it
The hearing
is.
for
There it is.
Hey guys, I'm an R&B singer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just changed personalities real quick there. Yeah.
Rubbing up against your big bald head, your big bald head. I'll shed your big bald head, nah. There's no one else I could be possibly talking about, 'cause you are bald and you are here.
I remember I was, I think, 21, and I was dating this Indian girl, and
Yeah.
she was sleeping over. It was the first time she was sleeping over, and my parents had no problem with it. She was
Wow,
sleeping over
at
in my
your parents' house.
At my parents' house, in my room, door closed, it was all good.
Wow.
But I remember going upstairs it was in the basement. I went upstairs to the kitchen, and and my dad, it must have been like midnight or something. My dad goes, "Is she staying over?" And I go, "Yeah, is that okay?" "Yeah, that's fine." "Yeah." And he pulls out a condom.
Good for your dad.
No.
Oh.
Not good,
Oh.
because my
Different
dad.
sizes.
This is true. My dad used to love the scratch and dent aisle at the supermarket.
Oh no.
And so they get the
no.
soup cans that were dented and everything was marked with a Sharpie.
Oh no.
So my dad hands me a Trojan, a red Trojan, and it said 25 cents on it in Sharpie.
No.
And it was unlubricated.
Oh.
He goes,
no.
"Yeah." And I was like, thanks. And then I went downstairs and I go, hey, my dad wants us to fuck. And
Was this your first time?
with her, well, we sort of almost did it before, and then this was like, I knew it was going to happen that night, but I was like,
maybe that's why you lasted an hour. Was the
well, no, because I couldn't get that
condom.
fucking thing on. I was like, we're raw dogging from now. That's it. We're going in.
Wow. What's the significance of it saying 25 cents?
Because it was a loose
cheap.
one. It was out of the box.
Oh,
Yeah. Like one of the
Yeah, the blue kind. That's the lubricated kind.
Yeah, my dad gave me the red one.
It's like the Matrix of.
Yeah, it was red, unlubricated. I remember it clearly because I remember squeezing condoms after, and you'd see them slipping around in the packet.
Yeah.
And this one just stayed there like a fucking tire, you know. Just...
Have you ever rolled a condom correctly the first time?
It's like putting a USB in. You're never really sure what you're gonna get.
I have never in my life, not one time, hit the lottery of condom rolls.
Where there's not enough space. Where there's not enough space. So
you're supposed to pinch or something.
You're supposed to get like a little bit
I don't know.
and then roll.
Yeah, I have sex with only people who are tested, so I don't worry about it anymore.
What a great flex.
I'm not a big fan of the,
Everyone shows up to have sex with me with paperwork. It's like fucking pedigrees.
It's
amazing.
It's like COVID.
It's like customs.
Yeah, it really is. And everyone's
COVID.
COVID tested. Everyone
It's
is COVID
COVID.
testing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I am COVID tested for you guys, but I am actually COVID tested because I shot yesterday. So that's the truth.
Well, somebody else shot, really. I mean.
Well, yeah. Let's be honest. But it worked out for everybody. We all got paid in the end. So. All right, while they add each other, I am going to say thank you to my sponsors, O'Meara. It is the smokeless, vaporless way to smoke your CBD and THC. I give one away for each show, so follow me on YouTube, and we will be giving these away on Wednesday. Also,
you have more of those? Can we take those home too? Or?
I don't have more today, but I
See
will
the
get
fucking
you
Indian
more.
guy was always looking for the free shit?
I know, right? But I'll also say thank you to our sponsor, Slickwit. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to the Laugh Factory for allowing us to be in here. Thank you guys so much for watching at home. I'm so sorry for the little interruptions that we have. It's the first show. We're going to work out all the tweaks. But thank you guys so much for coming, and have a good night. Bye, guys.
Bye, kids.